Welcome everybody. This is Friendly Live. My name is Matthew Middleton. I am the Rev over at friendlyradio.com, filling in for Friendly today, and we have a great show for you today. I swear, this guy, he has been here several times, and he's been around this area and all of North Texas, and he's such a good entertainer. Got a great baritone voice for you. I got a few things I want to talk to you about before we start the show today. Right now, we have Saturday, November 5th, we have the downtown Greenville Veterans Parade going on at 10 a.m. So if you guys can make it, and they still have spots for the veterans to ride in the parade. If you want to ride in one of the Jeeps or the classic cars, all you got to do is contact Sparky at 903-259-2593. Also, I want to thank Mike up there in the sound booth giving us good sound today, and Bill Salmon, our stage manager. And don't forget Miss Barbara Horan in her house right here at the Texan Theater. We want to thank her. And thank Friendly and our producers today, too, Tiffany and Ian, and Mr. Gabe Medina. I know he was here just a little bit ago. But let me tell you a little something about the guy that you're going to see today. He is originally from Rockwall, graduated from Rockwall Heath High School, went in the Navy in 2010, and got out in 2015. He's also been an EMT, so he's been doing a lot of service for the communities and for our country throughout the years. And now he's playing music, his style of music, which is a good style of music. It's a good classic country style of music. And if you would please, make welcome Mr. Brandon Bamburg right here on Friendly Live. And how you doing today, man?
Howdy, folks. Oh, I'm doing good, man. How you been, man?
Hey, I'm doing real great. We'll ask you a few more questions here in just a little bit after we take our first break. But you go ahead and you start your show off and play some good old country music for us.
Oh, you bet. How y'all folks doing today? All right. It's a pleasure to be here. I always enjoy coming to the Texan Theater. What a beautiful place this is. And we're missing Friendly today. We hadn't seen that boy in a little bit, so let's have a good time today. We're going to do a song here. This is a song tribute to one of my heroes in country music, a guy by the name of Waylon Jennings. It goes like this, called Just Like Waylon. Y'all feel free to clap along if you like. Every road out here looks the same, going town to town trying to spread my name. I write my songs on an old guitar, had no idea that it could be this hard, trying to live like Waylon and trying to be like Waylon. I'm doing show after show for a living now, just like Waylon. I got my start playing those honky-tonks with cover tunes and original songs. Music brings my life a lot of joy, and I promise you I'm just a good old boy, just like Waylon. Whoop, whoop. Just like Waylon. I'm doing show after show for a living now, just like Waylon. I try to play what people want to hear, through all the smoke and all the Lone Star beer. I'll always stay true to who I am. I'll always be another rambling man, just like Waylon. Just like Waylon. I'm doing show after show for a living now, just like Waylon. All right, thank you. So I've got a single out that's going to be off of an upcoming record, which we have some records for sale today. The record doesn't actually come out officially until next week, so y'all can get your hands on it today if you'd like. And this is one of the songs off of that. It's called For the Rest of My Life. You've been hurt, and I've been used. For so long we've been abused. It's been a while now since someone treated us right. But I've got a plan for me and you. After all the pain that we've been through, baby, I'm just gonna love you for the rest of my life. No more time to spend alone, 'cause all those days are long gone. No need to worry, 'cause I'll be right there by your side. And just take a chance and hold my hand, 'cause I will always be your man. And just know that I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life. We'll go through this troubled world together, one day at a time. And I'll always protect you and defend you and never leave you behind. There's nothing else that I'd rather do but to be there and love you for the rest of my life. We'll go through this troubled world together, one day at a time. And I'll always protect you and defend you and never leave you behind. There's nothing else I'd rather do but to be there and love you for the rest of my life. There's nothing else that I'd rather do but to be there and love you for the rest of my life. Thank you so much. All right. I'll do y'all one that I haven't recorded yet, and this is kind of a little funny one, and it's about this time I took a gal out on a date, and I didn't hear back from her again. I know, right? Pretty country, right? And you know what I usually call those, usually when it's just a one-time deal? I call them a one and done. So, one and done. I was playing in a bar in Fort Worth one night. I saw a good-looking girl that looked at me just right. I was singing my songs and the night was going great. Then after the show, we made plans to go on a date. Sounds good so far. Well, 1 week later, we go out to a bar. We have $3 tacos and $1 PBRs. Well, the night was great and everything went as planned. But after that night, I never heard from her again. She was a one and done. Yeah, she had her fun. I can't believe I fell for that again. Another one and done. The women know just how to lead me on. Yes, they do. 'Cause they drain my wallet till the cash is nearly gone. If only I could go back in the past, I'd tell those gold-digging girls to kiss my one and done. Yeah, they had their fun. I can't believe I fell for that again. Another one and done. Yeah, they all just come and go, and they love my country show. But after I pay for all their fun, they decided just up and run. One and done. One and done. Yeah, she had her fun. I can't believe I fell for that again. Another one and done.
Oh man, that's great. You know, I think I've been there once or twice.
I've been there more than that, my friend.
Except for the last one, I just, you know, she said no. I had to be more. She said I'm one and done. Nobody else after me, and that's that little girl right there.
That's right.
But you know, right. I want to tell you this. This right here, this lady that's sitting here with this little girl right here, they have traveled all the way from Alaska just to come see you.
Are you kidding me? Oh. Well, it's good to have you here. It's a lot warmer here, isn't it?
She said this is the summertime for her in Alaska right now. This is what it feels like in the summertime instead of it being cold for us, right?
That's true, yeah.
Hey, we'll be right back in just a little bit for more with Brandon Bamburg right here on Friendly Live.
Every truck and SUV is on sale at Platinum Chevrolet.
New 2021 Silverados start at only $37,999, or choose from new 2021 Trailblazers and buy for under $20,000.
Don't miss Truck Month at Platinum Chevrolet.
Need a part for the right price? Look for that red and blue sign. Henley Auto Supply at 1510 Stonewall. Over 800,000 CarQuest parts to choose from. Domestic, European, and Asian parts. Henley Auto Supply at 903-455-1969. 455-1969. Henley Auto Supply has the right part to keep your vehicle running. And backed by the best hometown service. Henley Auto Supply. Great people, great products, great prices. Henley Auto Supply and CarQuest.
Back with Friendly Live right here in the beautiful historical Texan Theater, the house that Barbara Horan built. Now, you sang one of your first singles just a while ago, and it's For the Rest of My Life. Who inspired you to write that song?
Well, I was kind of just thinking about, people nowadays have kind of lost the true love in the world is really just kind of, I haven't seen it in a long time. And I think that, people get in relationships and they rush into things and they don't really truly meet their person they're really meant to be with. And you see divorces and stuff all the time. And but there's quite a few people that come to mind that I have seen and that inspired me to write that, just based off of how they put God first, and then that God is a big part of their relationship. I think we're really, the curtains are really in front of our face now that as far as like looking for the true person that you're meant to be with. And so that's kind of why I wrote it. And I think that a lot of people maybe at their wedding will play that song. And
I was going to say, when I was listening to the words, that's all I was thinking of, was that this would be a great wedding song.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a #1 hit on your hands with that.
As a matter of fact, there's a gentleman that when I had the honor of open up for the Oak Ridge Boys, there's a guy that was there at the show, and he said he's going to play it at his wedding. So I was pretty thrilled to hear about that. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Now, since you were in the Navy, and like I was in the Army,
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to hold that against you that you were in the Navy, right? Now, my dad was a Navy vet, but I was able to write songs when I was in the Army. Were you? Did the Navy inspire you to write some songs too?
Towards the end, I did, because when you're first in, you're just like all gun ho and ready to go. And but yeah, towards the end of my time, that's when I was really pursuing music for a career, and wanted to, be able to give back to my brothers and sisters that I was with. And music is a very healing and a very therapeutic part for veterans, and a lot of veterans that get out and do music, it really helps them a lot to get back into the civilian lifestyle. So,
well, say, guys, you want to hear some more music? All righty.
All right.
Once again, Mr. Brandon Bamburg right here.
So when I first started doing music, there was a lot of artists that inspired me to write songs. And one of those guys was Vern Gosdin. And I really admired his songwriting, and his vocal ability was amazing. And to me, he's one of the most underrated country artists that ever was. Because he wasn't really until he was in his later years is when he really got noticed. And so if y'all don't mind, I'd like to do a little tribute to Vern Gosdin real quick. Is it raining at your house like it's raining in mine? Do you miss me like I miss you? Is it cloudy all the time? Do you tremble when the phone rings and you think I'm on the line? Is it raining at your house like it's raining in mine? And does it thunder and lightning even when the sun shines? Is it raining at your house like it's raining in mine? Is it raining at your place? Just like it is over here. And if it is, then sweetheart, like me, I know you're scared. Well, I just called you to console you, like any old friend would do. Well, is it raining at your house? And by the way, I still love you. And does it thunder and lightning, even when the sun shines? Is it raining at your house? Like it's raining in mine. We love you, Vern. Now, my all-time biggest inspiration was a guy by the name of Merle Haggard. So I wrote a song for Merle. It goes like this. On a southbound train bound for Bakersfield, he was coming from San Quentin to go to work in the oil fields. And every night he'd sing his songs in a smoky bar, and just trying to make a living, and not knowing he'd be a star. He'd write songs about how hard his mama tried, and how hard it was for him on the day his daddy died. He never thought he'd make a living singing songs, and thought no one would respect him after all that he done wrong. He sang for years in the bar rooms and the honky-tonks in town. And number one after number one, he was Capitol Records bound. He always was a humble man, and he never was one to brag. When you're wondering what to play, you can always play the hag. He sang for years in the bar rooms and the honky-tonks in town. And number one after number one, he was Capitol Records bound. He always was a humble man, and he never was one to brag. When you're wondering what to play, you can always play the hag. Until the day that I die, I'll always play the hag. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna do y'all another song off the EP, and this is one of my favorites off of it, because it really just tells the truth about a man and a woman in a bar every single night, and they really don't have much in common except for going to the bar, kind of like the Urban Cowboy movie. So it's called Whiskey, Beer, and Wine. I don't go out much at all these days. Ever since my woman up and went away, and and I need something to get her off my mind. So tonight I'm drinking whiskey, beer, and wine. And it was always beer that would drown us day by day. And drinking all that wine helped us to fade away. And it was all that whiskey we had way back then. It broke us down and brought us to the end. Whiskey, beer, and wine, it ain't good to combine, 'cause no love will ever go that far if it lives in the bars. Every time we drank, it turned into a fight. And that drinking and fighting would soon be every night. So if your life has turned out just like mine, you better cut back on that whiskey, beer, and wine. Whiskey, beer, and wine, it ain't good to combine, 'cause no love will ever go that far if it lives in the bar. Whiskey, beer, and wine, it ain't good to combine. Yet no love will ever go that far if it lives in the bar.
Oh, yeah. You been there too? Hey, we'll be right back in just a little bit with more Brandon Bamburg right here on Friendly Live.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville.
When you've got a real emergency on your hands, you need a full-service ER team on your side. And only Hunt Regional Healthcare offers complete care for emergencies. We've got emergency medicine certified physicians, trauma certified nurses, specialty surgeons, respiratory therapists, and an on-site full-service lab and imaging to help you get back to living your best life. Hunt Regional Medical Center, the right choice for complete care.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
Army-Navy game because of my dad, so.
Well, because you know we're going to win no matter what.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. And we're back right here at Friendly Live in the historic Texan Theater with Mr. Brandon Bamburg. You know, we were just talking about Veterans Day. What do you got plans for Veterans Day?
Well, we got a big show out at Southern Junction that day. We got the record coming out officially on Veterans Day. I planned it for that because, you know, I want to have as many veterans at the show as possible. And
very good.
So yeah, but earlier in the day, I might try to go out to whatever ceremonies are going on. So
I was looking on your Facebook earlier, and I saw that you had, there was a picture of you near Hong Kong, and then I saw a picture of you near Sydney. What was your favorite place to actually be when you were in the service?
Home.
Good answer. Good answer. I like that.
No, I really loved Australia, and was in Japan. I got to see a lot of places, but I was in Sasebo, Japan for about 3 weeks, and I really enjoyed the Japanese culture there. So, and amazing, kind of cool is that a lot of foreign countries, especially in Southeast Asia, love country music.
Oh yeah.
And they have a lot of honky tonks over there, and actually got to sing in one of them over there, so it was pretty cool. Yeah.
What was your job while you were in the Navy?
So I was a bosun's mate. I started out, I was going through a special warfare program, and got injured, unfortunately, in there, and I got sent to the USS Kidd, and spent about 3.5 years on board there. And but I had a lot of other different jobs that I was involved with. So, and
now, since you played while you were in the Navy and you started playing, did you know that? And I will say this very casually because I do believe so. I've seen the country band that actually the Army has, and the Navy country band blows the Army country band out of the water. Those guys are amazing, and I'm surprised that they're not on mainstream country music because those guys are so talented. And their lead singer, he's been the lead singer for the last 20 years or so. He's a E5 or E6, I believe. What is? I don't know what that is in the Navy because
Petty Officer First Class.
There we go. Anyway, they're really good. So if you get a chance, go on YouTube and look them up. The Navy country band is really great. But we want to hear some more country music from you, man. So
all right.
Take it away.
And speaking of the Navy, I've got a song called "The Navy Blues." Goes like this. I left for the Navy back in 2010. I didn't have a clue for what I got myself in. I was just a kid, had a lot in sight, and Mama did her best to try to raise me right. Said goodbye to hats and cowboy boots. It's time to trade it in for some Navy blues. Well, I got sent out, way out to sea. It's the last old place I'd ever want to be. It was haze, gray, and underway all the time. I'm trying my best not to lose my mind. I got 4 more years that I gotta do. I had a real bad case of the Navy blues. Well, if you go to college to get a degree, but you haven't got a clue what you want to be, you're working by the hour for $10.25 and barely have enough to help you stay alive. Well, I know a job that's good for you. You'll get to make that living wearing Navy blues. Well, the time went by in the blink of an eye. It's time to tell the Navy farewell and goodbye. My time in the service is come and gone, and now I make a living by singing these songs. I got my old guitar and my cowboy boots. It's time to do a song about those Navy blues. Well, if you go to college to get a degree, but you haven't got a clue what you want to be, if you're working by the hour for $10.25 and barely have enough to help you stay alive, I know a job that's good for you. You'll get to make that living wearing Navy blues. And I'd like to dedicate this song to the men and women wearing Navy blues. Y'all having a good time? Good, good. All right. Let's see. I'm going to do y'all this song that's a really inspiring song to others. It was to me when I wrote it. And I was going through some pretty hard times when I wrote this song. And it really is, for me, it's an uplifting song to just keep moving forward and don't worry about now, worry about tomorrow. So as long as you keep going, taking each day at a time, everything's going to be just fine. I call it, It Ain't Over Yet. You have a hard time with the luck, it's nothing new. No matter what it is, it was meant just for you. You may laugh it off, cry or pray, or maybe start drinking till your memory fades. You lost your job and your nights are spent living in your car 'cause you can't pay the rent. With nowhere to go, you don't know what to do. Your decisions in life have caught up to you. You have bad luck, it never goes right. There's always something happening all the time. But pull yourself together and don't you forget, you got nothing but time and it ain't over yet. You have bad luck, it never goes right. There's always something happening all the time. But pull yourself together and don't you forget, you got nothing but time and it ain't over yet. You got nothing but time and it ain't over yet. All right. Thank you. This next song here is probably my all-time favorite song that I've written, and it's another one of those inspiring songs, particularly for musicians that are going through a hard time, struggling to find themselves. I remember a few years back when I was really starting to get things going, I was really still had confidence issues that people wouldn't like my songs or people couldn't relate to them or anything like that. And, you know, a lot of us musicians, we get discouraged at times. And it happens to everyone. If you ever met a musician that told you that they were never nervous on stage, they're lying to you. There's always a bit of nervousness no matter what you do. But you got to have that confidence to keep going. And when I look in the crowd here, this is a fantastic crowd we got here today. And I want to thank you guys for coming out. It really does mean a lot. And all I can say is support all the musicians you know. Myself, Matthew, anybody that's plays a guitar, you know, support them because they're trying to show themselves. And I look at you people, I don't look at the empty seats here in the crowd. None of those bother me. I care about the people that came out to see the show, and that's what I'm here to do, is to entertain you guys. So this is a song called Take It From Me. Here I go again. I'm traveling down that long, lonesome highway. Another gig to play. The life I've lived has made me rough, and the woman I loved, she had enough with me. It wasn't meant to be. I've lived a life. I sing about losing everything I love just because maybe someone can learn from me. It's not what you want, but what you need, my friend, until the very end. You need to hold on to the ones who care. Through thick and thin, they're gonna be right there. Everyone's your friend when you reach the top, but when you make that sudden drop, they leave. Just take it from me. It's a crazy world when you're trying so hard to be the next big star and show who you are. I never look at the empty seats, 'cause the people right here came out to see me play, and it makes my day. You need to hold on to the ones who care. It's through thick and thin, they're gonna stay right there. Everyone's your friend when you reach the top, but when you make that sudden drop, they leave. Just take it from me. You better hold on to the ones who care, 'cause when you fail, they'll be right there, you see. Just take it from me. Take it from me. Take it from me. Take it from me.
Oh, yeah. I'll second that. Guys, I just want to tell you about a few things that are coming up here at the Texan Theater. Next Tuesday night, The Chosen will be shown right here. And on the 18th of November, Chuck Cannon will be live. And don't forget, every Wednesday we have Friendly Live, which coming up we've got next week Fritz Schultz and Frank Prigmore for our Veterans Day show. And then after that we have Dylan McNutt. And then finishing out the month of November we have Brandy Christie. And guys, you can always find out more information about that kind of stuff either on the Texans Facebook page or Friendly Live Facebook page too. We'll be right back in just a little bit with more from Brandon Bamburg.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large, flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Hi, I'm Kathy with Long Branch Dental Center. Lumineers are porcelain glass shells that fit over the top of your teeth and give them a dynamite look. You can change the shape, the size, and the color. So call today to ask about Lumineers. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
And we're back right here at the historic Texan Theater for more Friendly Live and Mr. Brandon Bamburg. So what do you have coming up here pretty soon?
Well, this Saturday, we're going to be at Longview at the Rio Palm Isle, full band show there. And then the week after that, next week is going to be a very busy week. I'm going to be playing at the Veterans Outpost Gala in downtown Dallas. And then Southern Junction on Friday, November the 11th. That show will start at 9 p.m. And then Saturday it'll be at the Backyard Murphy up in Murphy, Texas. So.
And your album, you said it's an EP, so it's about, what, 5-6 songs?
It's 5 songs.
5 songs, okay. And where can they find it if they can't buy it from you? Where can they buy it online?
Online, it'll be on all streaming platforms, iTunes and Spotify, and it'll also be on Pandora and all that good stuff. But we got 2 singles out now, but the full album, you can pre-order it now on iTunes, and that'll be out next Friday.
Now, I was talking to Brandon before the actual show today, and I know that you guys, all of you guys listen to Friendly Live, correct? I mean, friendlyradio.com as well. But if those of you that don't listen to friendlyradio.com, but you listen to maybe the Possum here in this area, 92.1, you can call them up and request that song, For the Rest of My Life, correct?
That's right, yeah.
If you do that, you'll get more chance for him to be on the radio. So flood the phones and call your local radio station and say, hey, I want to hear some Brandon Bamburg, okay? And right now, we want to hear some more of you, too. So here you go.
Right. Here's a song called Baby Girl. Baby girl, you're so beautiful. You take my breath away. You make the stars shine bright at night. You heal my heart every day. Now this world is cold and it's taking its toll on me. But I promise you that I will stay strong and carry on for you. That's what I'll do, 'cause I don't want to lose the best thing in my life. You're everything I need, and I will give you all my heart and soul. just promise me one thing. Don't leave me cold like all the rest before. The pain was too real. Please keep your faith in me when times are rough. I know you will. I've had a lot of failures in my life. So much has gone away. But I will never give up on you, honey. Here's what I need to say. Baby girl, you're so beautiful. You take my breath away. You make the stars shine bright at night. You heal my heart every day. Oh, thank you. Now here's the polar opposite to that song. This is a song called Fight on Standby. It goes like this. I had a fight on standby every night with you. And I'm tired of you just telling me what to do. And I really don't care what you have to say. So get out of my way, I'm leaving you today. No more of wondering where you are every night when the sun goes down. I know you're at the bar taking a shot of Crown. And no more waiting for you to wreck my life. Well, it looks like you are sleeping with the neighbor tonight. 'Cause I had a fight on standby every night with you. And I'm tired of you just telling me what to do. And I really don't care what you have to say. So get out of my way, I'm leaving you today. I know you dogged me down in front of all your friends, and to your mom and dad and all of your next of kin. And I bet you're thinking you got me on a string. Well, don't think too hard, I flushed my wedding ring. 'Cause I had a fight on standby every night with you. And I'm tired of you telling me what to do. And I really don't care what you have to say. So get out of my way, I'm leaving you today. Hey, get out of my way, I'm leaving you today. Well, get out of my way, I'm leaving you today. Thank you. Here's a song called Who I Am. I look back in time at all of the things that I've done. I've chased a lot of dreams, but I failed at every one. And old friends of mine, they laugh at me with their college degrees. Well, I say good for them, but it sure ain't for me. I'll tell you who I am in the lyrics of this song. I was born in a double wide with the soul of an outlaw. I love Haggard, Waylon and Willie, Johnny Cash and George Jones. 'Cause every song they had was country gold and paved the way to write a few of my own. I write songs about my broken hearts and the places that I've been. I've played in the bar rooms and the churches, and I found the good Lord again. And I pay tribute to those that are overseas serving Uncle Sam. I've lived a crazy life, but it's just who I am. Who I am is all I'll ever be. Hey, you may try, but good luck trying to change me. What you see is what you're gonna get. I'm a country singer and a U.S. Navy vet. Hey, who I am is all I'll ever be. You may try, hey, but good luck trying to change me. What you see is what you're gonna get. Yeah, I'm a country singer and a proud Navy vet. All right. Okay. I'm gonna do y'all this last song here. This is my first single that I put out, and it's one of the, was gonna call it the title of the EP, but we're just gonna go with a self-titled one. But a lot of people know me as an old soul. They know I love old country music, that's for sure. And I just love the simple things in life, and I think that the world has really kind of gotten away from the simple things. Everything's a little bit more technological now with phones and everything, and seems like the world has forgotten about those things. And I wish we could go back to those ways. So this is called The Youngest Old Man Around. It goes like this. It's getting crazier day by day. Whatever happened to the good old ways? When people showed respect and gave a damn. I've only been around for 30 years, but this world has brought me to tears. And I rarely hear yes, sir, or yes, ma'am. Whatever happened to customer service? You gotta figure it out on your own. And when you don't have all the answers are on your phones. A lot of people like the latest trends, but I'll keep it old school for now. It's just me and my old guitar, 'cause I'm the youngest old man around. I love watching old Western shows, playing poker and dominoes, and listening to the sounds of a steel guitar. But the world has got out of line. Everyone has lost their minds. And lately nowadays it's gone too far. Whatever happened to customer service? You gotta figure it out on your own. And when you don't have all the answers are on your phones. A lot of people like the latest trends, but I'll keep it old school for now. It's just me and my old guitar, 'cause I'm the youngest old man around. It's just me and my old guitar, 'cause I'm the youngest old man around.
Oh, yeah. I can understand that song very much. Guys, give it up one more time for Mr. Brandon Bamburg. Don't forget to come see us next Wednesday right here for our Veterans Celebration, right here at the historic Texan Theater and Friendly Live. You guys have a good day. We'll see you next week.
Stay all night, stay a little longer, dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in